Grab a cold one and sit your ass down. It's Dizzo time.
Run, jerkies, run. Time is up, here they come. Fire in their eyes and blood on their guns. You thought you were tough, you thought you were gods. Now meet the storm. Meet Dizzo Squad.
Let me be the first one to welcome you to your weekend. Golf clap to you. Welcome. I know it was a long first week back after that crazy holiday schedule we had, and here we are, the first happy hour of 2026. I'm glad to be here. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I almost didn't make it. It's one of those things where I'm like, dude, I don't know what I'm gonna do for happy hour. I almost had the happy hour jitters, man. I wasn't sure what I was gonna do today, and I did a little finagling, and we are playing Slay the Spire today for the first time since June, since summertime. What was it, episode 104, I think it was, or something? So quite some time ago, and part of this was, as you know, for those of you that have been following along, we switched over to streaming on the Corsair PC here, and I used to play Slay the Spire on the Mac, and well, actually, I take that back. I played Slay the Spire on the Corsair, but I was streaming off the Mac, and so I could just use the Corsair as a source. Well, I've never tried to, since I've been streaming off the Corsair, use the Corsair as a source. So I think I figured it out. I ran a test recording. So I think I've got this set up so that I can actually play this game live. You'll hear it and you'll be able to hear me. So sue me if it doesn't work. No, don't sue me. I don't have any money. But, don't yell at me if it doesn't work. I wanted to give you an option to get back to the PC because, dude, there's a host of great PC games out there that are going to be featured on this stream, on the happy hour stream, and I wanted to bring them to you off the Corsair. So hopefully this works out. It's going to be a little clunky transferring over. We'll see, because I got to switch out of the OBS screen over to Steam, but I don't think it's going to be that bad. We'll see. Like I said, I ran a test. It's down here. I should be able to flip over. So anyway, the music's going to go, and I have no other music going, so it's going to get a little weird here for a minute. But here, happy hour. If you're new here, golf clap to you. Thanks for coming. Welcome. It's 2026, new year, new bar tab, and we're going to get you dialed in for the weekend. That's what we do here during happy hours. We get you guys dialed in for the weekend, help blow off steam for the week, get you ready for that weekend. I mean, you worked hard all week, man. You deserve yourself a weekend. And after all, we always say you're not working so you can live, man. You're living. No, excuse me. Swap that. Turn that around. You're not living so you can work. You're working so you can live. And and the weekend is there for you to remind yourself what you're living for, guys. So let's switch on over, since I already lost my feed. In theory, you should be seeing Slay the Spire right now and hearing the Slay the Spire music. And God, I hope it's not so loud that you are going to lose your mind here, because that's one thing I didn't check to see. So we're going to go ahead and play a game now. You guys know I'm a big fan of this. Slay the Spire 2 is coming out in March. We've been waiting for that to drop, and of course we will be featuring that on this channel and on this happy hour stream as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to play Slay the Spire for a little while, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to go back to the bar, have a drink, and I'll send you off on your merry way. I'm going to keep close to real time today. I've only got literally an hour for happy hour today. I got to go down and I got to finish up the soup my wife is making. We're going to have homemade wedding soup today. And then from there, we're going to take a break, come back, and the boys and I will be doing the live squad stream tonight. We'll be playing Hunt Showdown all night long, and I'm, of course, going to invite you to join us. And as always, ask that if you want to support the channel, the best way you can do that is like the video, comments in the video, subscribe to the channel so that, we know that, we're not just doing this for our own good, we're not doing it for ourselves. So I'm looking live right now, dude, and I don't see anything on my screen. What the hell, man? So I don't see anything on my screen. And you guys have to tell me if you see anything. I ran a freaking test, dude. How come I'm not seeing anything on my screen? All right, well, can I at least hear it? So I'm looking live right now, dude, and no, I don't hear it either. This might be a very short happy hour if I can't figure this shit out. Because like I said, I ran a recording test to see it work. Oh, because I didn't switch it over. Dumbass. All right, here we go. Sorry, guys. I got thrown off by the fact that my video feed for the open ran out, as did my music. Like I said, it's going to get a little clunky as I find my way here, trying to use the Corsair as both a streaming tool and a gaming tool. But I think we're finding our way there, and it's going to work out. So there you go. I got thrown off by the fact. Yep, and I can hear it in the stream too. So there it is. Thank God I checked. Otherwise, you could have been like, Dizzo, real nice show. So okay, we're gonna go ahead and play. So we're gonna get this going, and like I said, we're gonna go back to the bar afterwards, have a drink, and I'll send you on your merry way, shall we? So let's go ahead. So what we've done in the past, if you watch this stream and you look at some of the other Slay the Spire episodes, I like to do the daily climb with a new challenge because, it really shakes things up and it really is kind of cool. So we're going to do that again today. Today's daily challenge, it's a cursed run. Whenever you defeat a boss, become cursed, your starting relic is replaced with a curse key, Darkstone, Preapt, and Duvo doll. I have no idea what any of that shit is, but it just sounds super horrible. Blue cards are now appearing in reward shops, and then night terrors, resting at, okay, I'm familiar with that. So if you rest at a rest site, generally you get the 100% of your HP, but now it costs you 5 HP. So you're only getting, all your heals, but then it's taking 5 away, whatever. This is why it's a challenge. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to try this challenge. You let me know if it's something you guys want to keep seeing, but we're going to go ahead and do this and see what we can see. I'm gonna have a drink here. Hopefully you guys have a beverage by yourself here. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. Let's talk to the whale here. He's gonna yell at me and laugh at me. So if you've never played Slay the Spire, man, it's basically like any type of game of this thing. You're gonna either descend or go higher. In this case, we're slaying the spire and going higher. You're gonna pick a path. You're gonna follow that path. Sometimes the paths intersect in this case, but all in all, you're making your way up to the big boss at the very top here. Along the way, the health that you lose, unless you can regenerate it at the resting sites or through other trinkets and potions, you're pretty hosed. By the time you get up here, if you have no health, you're not going to make that fight. So you're going to fight mini bosses and big bosses along the way. You're going to have chances for resting. You're going to have chances for going to the shop and getting treasures. So we'll take it from there and see where it goes. So for me, I'm going to see like what's the path of least resistance. So I like that we call these chances. I know they're unknowns. This could be a battle or it could be a reward. So I do tend to lean towards those. So I'm thinking right now one of these two paths, and then it goes here. There's another chance. This way I got 3 in a big boss. I think we're going to go this way. So we're going to start out right away. You've got a battle no matter what you do. So we're going to go ahead and get a battle and see what we can do. Now, I don't know if you've played these kind of games before, but the long and short of it is this is your mana pool, or your energy pool in this game. If you played Wizards of the Coast, Magic the Gathering, it's a mana pool for all intent and purposes. And the number in the upper left-hand corner is the cost to play that card. So as you can see already, I've got more cards and more costs than I have in my pool. That's why you have to be strategic. You have to be smart. What are you going to play? This number up here is their health. So, the full health, 16 of 16, 11 of 11. I got 70 of 70. Their intent is above their heads. So he's going to strike me for 6. He's going to strike me for 7. fuck that. I'm not going to let that happen. So my goal is to defend and knock down as fast as I can these dudes to preserve my 70 health as much as I can. Because again, at the end of the climb, I've got to beat the boss, right? Up here are my trinkets. I've got that cursed key. So I gain the extra mana at the start of my turn whenever I open a non-boss chest, but I obtain a curse. Curse cards are negative cards and they stay in my deck, which is unfortunate. This dark stone, whenever you obtain a curse, you increase your max HP by 6. Curse cards are negative. And then this crazy doll is a curse doll. I start out combat with 1 strength. I have no curses. Curse cards are negative cards, blah, 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 blah. So let's see what we can do. So here's what's in my hand right now. 5 block. Now remember, these guys are going to strike me for 11 here, right? They're not 11, 13. So I want to try to block as much of that as I can, right? So this is going to give me 5. This is going to give me 5. This is going to be 5. So I could block it all, which is probably what we're going to do. So we're going to hit this. We're going to do this. And then the next question before I burn my last 2 is, what is this? 6 and 6. So I could, this is the smart move. So I've already blocked this jackass's hit, right? So I could just use these 2 and kill this dude, right? Which is probably what we're going to do. So we're going to do this. So he curled up and he's got a shield of 4. So this is why I wanted to be very careful, because this will not kill him now. It'll only hit him for 2 more. So he'll still hit it. No, it'll hit me for. So he's got 9. Yeah. So it's gonna give him still 3. He'll still be able to hit me. So we're gonna use this other card and we're gonna block all the damage. But you know, we did pretty good there. So these guys are gonna have no effect on me on this round. So go ahead and do your shit. So, yep, haha, sorry, that doesn't do anything. And this doesn't do anything. Now, the next round, I should better waste this guy. So we'll see. So they're going to hit me for the exact same amount. Again, I want to defend as much as I can, what I can. And in this case, ooh, look at this. Gain 8 block and discard a card. That might be good. 6, so we can get rid of this guy this next hit. So let's just do this first so we don't have to think about it. So we got 16 still to waste on this guy, and he's going to hit me for 6. So we could hit this card here, discard a card, and I could still use 1 card. So we'll discard that. And then I've still got 1, so we're going to strike this guy, start knocking him down, and then we're going to block all of his damage towards us. And this is how you play this game, man. You just got to think about it. One of the things I've been guilty for, and if you look at some of my past streams playing this game, is I sometimes move too fast. You've got to kind of be slow. There's no timer here, so you kind of got to be slow and really pay attention to what your options are. Now, in this case, this guy's going to hit me for some kind of weird negative effect. I don't want it. So he only needs 10 to be killed. This is good. So this is going to apply weak on him, which means my next hit is going to give even more hit to him. It gets 25%. Oh no, it's the opposite. He does 25% less damage to me. So whatever. But anyway, I just need 7. So I don't have enough to kill him, and I don't have, the block isn't going to stop the negative effect. But we'll go ahead and do it. The next turn he'll be done. So he's gone now. This is end of the battle. So there you go. There you go. At the end of every battle, you get gold, you get a potion or a trinket, and then you get to add a card to your deck. So don't forget to do all that. So what did we get? We got damage 10 to all enemies. That's a great potion. And then we're going to get to choose which card to add to our deck. Well, what is lock on? Lock on target receives 50% more damage. Ooh, that's nice. So that's a nice card. Add random skill, 4 to all enemies twice. So that's basically 8 hit to everybody. I'm gonna grab that card. All right, so that's your spoils for that match. We're gonna move on to the chance or the unknown. This could be a battle, or this could be a good thing. Let's see what happens. Find a shimmering mass of light encompassing the center of the room. Its warm glow and enchanting patterns invite you. So upgrade 2 random cards and lose 14 health. Hell no. If you watch me play this game, you know that anything that gives negative HP to me, I avoid. So we're sorry, we get nothing. Sorry, still getting over this crazy cough. All right, moving on. We gotta do this battle, so we're gonna go ahead and do this battle, and it's this stupid dude. All right, so he is going to do a buff on himself next match, so we can try to nail him as much as possible. 4, so he's gonna get 8, 6, 6. Yes, definitely. So we'll do this. We'll do this. We'll do this. Just trying to knock the shit down as much as possible. I don't think we're going to need that, but we'll go ahead and throw that on us just for grins anyway, and see what he's going to do. So he buffed himself. So at the end of its turn, it'll gain 3 strength. So he's going to hit me for 6. Let's defend. We're going to apply some shit on him. So now it'll be only 4. And then, so we covered that with S. Again, you see I'm going too fast. I tend to do this. So we can hit him for 12 damage here. Or excuse me, 18 damage. And that wasn't 18. I can't do math, apparently, on a Friday afternoon. So there it is. So his hit's going to do nothing. We're going to block his hit, and we're going to hopefully have the cards we need to waste him on the next one. It looks like we don't, actually. It's going to do 9 on the next one, 5 block, 5 blocks. So let's just block both that shit. We'll do 6 damage. Oops, excuse me, not that. And we don't need this, so don't really need that, but whatever. It's fun, it's free. It's fun and free, so on. All right, so he's only got 7 left. We should be able to waste him. Yeah, we got it. We got this. We got this. Say goodbye. Again, preserved our health. 15 gold. We'll get ourselves our next card. 7 block. We get a mana. 6 damage. Channel Frost, which gains us an orb, which is cool, I guess. At the start of your turn, trigger the passive ability of your next orb. So, again, if we're going to have orb cards, this would be cool. I think we're going to use this one for now. All right, moving on. So, as I said earlier, I like to do the chance. Or we could do another boss battle and then go to the merchant. I don't really care. We'll go here. Let's see what this is. Before you lies an elaborate shrine to a forgotten spirit. We're going to move 1 card. Can I remove a curse card? No. Anything here I don't want? All right, moving on. Let's do this battle. Stop fucking around here. All right, so they're going to do 15 damage against me. We're going to have to defend some of that. And hopefully we can get rid of this dude here. I hate taking damage, as you know, but we don't have enough here. We only have 18. Well, we have 8. 8. So we do 20 damage. That's not enough. This is good. We can do this. So we'll do this. We'll do this. And we'll do this. So it's a start. I'm still going to take 5 damage, and that pisses me off. Brendan, I cannot see. Hello, Brendan, in chat. Brendan, I cannot see what game you're talking about because it does not show it to me. It just says a great new game to play, but it doesn't say what game you're talking about. So there's that 5 damage. Pisses me off. He's going to do 7 next. We're going to block that shit. Let's bring it down so we know what we're dealing with. So I only got to block 5. We're going to strike him twice, and essentially he will be toast. So there you go. 15 gold. 6 damage to all. Yes, I always love those. Cost 1 additional for each time you lose HP. This 12 damage. So you want to play that fast. You want to play that up front. But the question becomes, is this more powerful? 6 to all. Yes. Slay the Spire 2 comes out next month. No, March. Comes out March. Right. Let's take this card. Yeah, Bren, this is not new. I've played Slay the Spire on this channel many, many times. Check out the Happy Hour stream playlist, and you'll see I've been playing this game for at least a year and a half. I love this game. It's great. Good game. All right, so now we got an elite boss we're going to fight. Now, this is... you got to have your shitting pants on, because sometimes you go into this and they're pretty badass sometimes. So let's see what we're up against here. So like I said, 110. He's got an 8 shield on, and right now he's sleeping. So we could just bang on him for a little bit if we're able to. So let's do this. Let's do this. Take that shield down. Let's do this. And he's awake. So I don't think we're going to need this, but we'll go ahead and apply it anyway, just in case he has some kind of weird artifact I'm not aware of. So he's stunned, but he's going to come back to life, and now he's going to do a whopping 18 on me, which blows. So we're going to do this. We're going to do this. And what is this? I hate to use that on him. We do 8. This. So you just got to know, you got to resign yourself to the fact that on these boss battles, you're going to take damage, but you can heal later down the road. So, and he's going to do 8 damage on me because I got the 10 shield, but I'm not too pleased about it, but it is what it is. We will deal. We shall overcome. All right. So he's going to do 18 again because he's a cock like that. So we're going to block it. And, ooh, that's nice. We'll take that. So we'll be able to block 6 of it. Ian, good to see you. Happy Friday to you. Yes, you did tell us last week that you were going to be in the States, so good to hear you and good to see you. You're in Colorado, dog sitting, presumably for your daughter. So good to see you, brother. I hope you're going to join us. We're going to be playing Hunt Showdown tonight with the guys at 7:30, so would love to see you in chat when we're playing tonight. All right, so this guy is, he's going to intend to inflict some kind of powerful negative effect on me, which is just beautiful. There is no shield that's going to stop that, so we're going to just bang on him, for a little while here. So get all that out of our system, and we'll do that for good measure, and see what happens here. So what did he give us? So -1 on my strength, -1 on my block, which is just beautiful, and he's going to hit me for another 18. Now we've got all this going for us, so we'll do this. We'll do this. We'll do this. We'll do this. What a bastard. All right, so he's going to hit us for 18 again. Man, I hate this. I hate it so much. This is a big hit right here. Oh, 14, man. Come on. All right. I don't need the blocks this round. I need damage cards. At least we'll get an extra mana on the next round. Oof. 18 again. We really got to waste this guy. So, man, he's just fucking noodling me down with the... So we're going to be able to do all of this. 4, 4, 2. Ooh, take that. 8. Oh, we just got enough, man. So we took a wallop of damage on that. That was just the worst. Singing bowl, when adding cards to your deck, you may raise your max HP. Okay. Adding cards to your deck, max HP. 7 damage. That's pretty good. Still. This. I need to heal, so we're going to go here. We're going to rest. Look at that. All of our health is back. All right, moving right along. Okay, we got these jerkies we're dealing with. So, Jesus, these guys are nailing us for some high shit. I hate to use this this potion right now, but I want to. Let's just do it, because I don't want to take the damn damage. So we took 4. That's fine. What is this gonna get? He's gonna block and use a buff. This guy's gonna inflict something on me. 4, so we can do 8. Six. And we'll get that extra mana for the next round. Frail. What does that do here? 25% less block from one. Okay, whatever. All right, so they got some heavy shit going here, man. So, what do I want to do here? I want to waste this guy with the 8 and not block anything. Well, I can. Actually, I got 5. I forgot. So let's waste this guy. See ya. There we go. So we can block at least 6 of it. All right. Dude. Blocking all his shit. 6, 6, 8. Yeah, the one card's gonna do. I got no mana left, so. Block all of his pain on this one, which is beautiful. All right, so he's gonna do his block and bluff or block and buff shit. 6. So we're close to wasting this guy in the next round. So he's actually got 12. Got rid of the shield. And goodbye. Alright, so we want to update our max HP or get a card. Deal 15 damage. That's pretty nice. Not gonna lie. Alright, moving right along. We got chests. Chest fight, chest merchant. Let's do this one. That's stupid. Happy flower. Every 3 turns I get a mana. That's nice. Yeah, let's go to the merchant. We got some shit to spend. Let's see what's... What's up, brother? All right, so here at the Merchant, if you've never played this game, you can get yourself some more trinkets and trash, get yourself some new cards. You can remove cards, all that. We have 214 to spend. So let's look at some of the cards. This is on sale. It deals 7 damage. If the enemy has poison, deals 7 damage again, which is nice, but gotta have poison cards so you can put the poison on them. Not saying we wouldn't. 7 damage, apply weak. That's beautiful. That's not bad for that price. Get some shivs. Shiv you. Get more mana, double your pleasure. That's nice. Whenever you play power card, draw 1 card. That's cool. Put a card in your hand to the bottom of your draw pile. Cost 0 until played. These are a little expensive. What are these trinkets we got here? So we're full up on shit for the most part. That's actually not bad, but do I want to spend the money? Well, first let's buy this. So we could buy any of these. Dexterity improves your block gain from cards. Prismatic shard, combat reward screens now contain colorless cards. Okay, whatever. Potion, we have room for 1 more. Choose 1 of 3 random skill cards. Gambler's Brew, discard any number of cards and draw that many, whatever. I kind of like that. So this one again, your first attack, each combat deals 8 additional damage. That's pretty sweet, actually, when you're going into these bigger battles. I don't have any more money for anything else. We're going to leave. We're going to proceed, and we go to a battle. This pack of chaos we're dealing with here. All right, so this little dancing gremlin, he's going to do 4. He's going to do 4 and put a negative effect on me. This one's going to these are the sneaky. There you go. These are the ones you got to watch out for. He's just standing still with a knife in his hand. He's going to do some damage. Sucker Punch, 16, apply weak. Plus we get the additional damage, so 8. So that would effectively kill the dancing jerk. How come I didn't do it? Your first attack, each combat deals 8 additional damage. Why didn't it? Am I getting that wrong? Combat is the session we're in? I don't remember. Fuck. I just fucked myself. Okay. Whatever. So now we got to commit. Do we finish this guy? Or do we go for somebody else? We go for Mr. Quiet Shiv here. That would be enough to waste him. Although we're wasting a week on him then. I have enough to kill. So we got 14, we got 21 plus, we got 25 here. And we got what? 11. We could do this guy, we could do this guy and just deal with the 4, right? Either way, I'm going to. I'm going to overspend, but. But I want to get rid of the guy who's going to hurt me the most. So I'm going to take 4 damage. And now he's got a 7 shield on him because of this jackass. The shield gremlin. You know, you really want to try to kill the buff ones as much as you can. But in the same token, you don't want to be taking the damage, right? So 3, so 6. Oh, that's not going to kill him, though. Oh, there you go. That one. Block the damage. So now we can get rid of the shield jerky if we want to. And now we just got to deal with this guy the next round. We'll defeat his damage, so he won't hurt us this time. And now we'll, well, see, this is where I want to be careful. That curse card sucks, dude. At the end of your turn, you lose HP equal to the number of cards in your hand. So I don't know if it's counting itself. So you're going to lose at least 1, but I have enough here to in theory. Yeah, counts itself as one. That blows. All right, we got to do 7 damage to get the guy done. No problem. Still took more damage than I wanted to. That's beautiful too. 15 damage, reduce this card's cost by 1. See, God, I really want to do the max HP. These are some good cards, man. Going in a boss fight. Not a boss fight, but an elite. It's more of this trash. So, fucking 18 damage, dude. I hate to already use my potions on this shit. Wasted week though. 15. All right, let's do this. Curse cards are a bitch, man. So we blocked all their damage, so that's good. We've still got 13 damage facing us. Let's think about this. So we got 12. So we got 5 and 5, so we can get rid of him. Taking no damage. So now this guy switched to so we have enough to end this. So we'll do this. That's a pretty sweet potion. 10. Six, 5. We're gonna take the XP this time. All right. So chance, fight, fire, boss, fight, boss, fire. Yeah, I think we're gonna go this way. Of course, it's a fight. Just for the hell of it, of course, it's a fight. This guy steals your money. He's a thief. Seven, 16. Oof. Oofa. Well, see, now I got to think about this. I have 4. I'm going to use all these cards. Not enough to kill this guy with 1 card, so I'd have to either use... That's unfortunate. Oh, you bitch! Oh, you bitch. Hate that. So we're going to take 7 from this bastard. Pisses me off. It's going to be 10 in the next round. get your money back when you kill him. Now, in that battle, you can leave with your money, so you got stolen money back. But we were able to get rid of him. All right, another battle, and then we get to rest. $24 damage. 15 damage. 12 damage. See, the cards went down because they all feed off each other. Take no damage this time. All right, so 10 and 12. So we can do, well, so this will waste one of them. All right, well, that's it. Still preserved our potions. Ah, here's your poison. I don't think I'm going to do the poison. So we're going to go in the heal. And now we are off to the big boss. We got full health, all of our potions, and looking good. This guy is a bitch. So this is a mode shift, dude. The Guardian. So he's going to block on his next turn, and after he receives 30 damage, he goes into this defensive mode, which is basically curls up into a little shell. And then you nail on him, what is it, for 30? And then, or whatever it is. Yeah, no, that's the first one. I forgot what the shell becomes. And then this changes. He comes back to this stance, and then it happens again for 60 or 45 or whatever it is. So he's not going to do any damage to us. So for us, we want to do as much damage as we can this first round. So we're going to do the 24 and whatever this is. And there he is, going to go right into his defensive stance. I want to get rid of as many of these cards as I can because of this stupid curse. So now he's going to hit me while he's in this crazy defensive mode. So when he's in this defensive mode, whenever I hit him with an attack, he gives me 3 damage back. So, you know, we're going to do blocks as much as we can. See, I don't want to take 3 damage every time. But we're going to do this just because I want to do the weak. Yeah, it's not even worth it because I don't want to lose too much more of my shield. So I'm going to take 4 on this. And now he's going to do 16 damage. So obviously we want to defend as much as we can. All right. So he's back in normal stance, but he's going to do 20 on me this time. So block some of that shit. I got to get rid of all these cards. And now he's in his defensive stance. All right. So end our turn. Defend. So, you know, and I could stop there, right? Or I could start doing some more damage to him, you know. I mean, it's worth to hit him for 16. It's worth it. So. All right, defend. Alright, so he is going to still do 2 damage to me. Alright, we got 13 before he becomes a thing again. Seven, 5. God, I hate that curse. Defend, defend. We could just stop there and not take the hit. Or we could hit him for 10. I'll take 3. And we could hit him for 24, and I could take 9. That's getting really tough, though. It's a game of patience a little bit when you get into this match. 16 damage. Eight, apply weak. We should have him on the next round. We'll survive this. Yeah, we should be able to kill him. 7. Oh, maybe not. Very good, very good. 26 damage, holy crap. Very nice. Choose a relic. Velvet Choker. Gain a mana at the start of your turn. You cannot play more than 6 cards. Gain a mana. You can no longer smith. That's okay. I don't do that. That's fine. On pickup, obtain 1 potion. Gain 50 gold. Raise your max HP by 5. Obtain 1 card. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Fruit juice. Well, there you go. Not a bad round. What time is it? Oh yeah, we just made it just in time. I think we got time to do 1 fight here. So let's see which way we want to go. Let's go this way. So all our health is back, and we got the max HP bonuses, so we're up to 87, so that's good. This jackass has a 40 shield on him, but he's only got 20 health, so our goal is to knock that shield down as much as we can. 16 damage. He's not going to do any damage on us. Jesus. I was going to do 10. All right, so he's got 20 shield, 20, so he's 20. 5 damage. He's going to hit us for 12, and I got nothing to block, so let's weaken that shit. Oh, it doesn't weaken when it doesn't get defeated by the shield? I did not know that. 8. Goodbye, baseball monster. All right, so we can raise our max HP. We can get some shivs. There we go. Now we're in good shape. Or when we... Oh, I didn't want to... Do I want to do that match? What time is it? I think we got to get out of here, guys. I think we're getting desperately close to quitting time here. So... So let's move on. And with that, that'll be it for this. Ignore what that guy had to say. I told you it's going to be a little clunky today. I was trying to find my way. I'm just thankful that I was actually able to get Slay the Spire on here today, because that's one of those things where I wasn't 100% sure if I was going to figure that out. Now, the jumping in and out of the screen on the same computer, I'm still going to have to get used to, but we'll figure that out. Nonetheless, we've reached the point of the stream where we meet back at the bar and we raise a glass to something or someone that has made our week good. And then, I say a couple of nice words to you and I send you off on your merry way. For me, this was my first week back to work. I was off for a couple of weeks for the holidays, and I was sick. If you're watching our other videos on this channel, you know that I've been sick. I was sick during the whole holiday season. It kind of sucked. So went back to work on Monday this week. First full week back. It was, like you guys, probably really difficult to get back in the swing of things, but I was glad to be back to work and very happy to actually make it through the week in one piece. So hopefully you did as well. So raising my glass to those at the office. I don't normally raise my glass to those at the office that have made this week palatable, easier to get through. I didn't say easy, easier to get through. So here's to those my colleagues and friends at the office who were in that same boat with me, and here's to you as well. You were in the same boat as me as well, getting back to work, getting back in the swing of things, and God knows we had our difficulties there. Wednesday came and it was like, Jesus, we still got 2 more days, but we made it through, and we all made it through in one piece. So thank you so much for that. Guys, this is in the books. The very first happy hour for 2026 is in the books, and I was damn glad to be able to do Slay the Spire with you. I really love that game, and I love Hellcard too, so you're going to see more Hellcard during this stream on Fridays as well. And then, as I said at the top of this stream, there's a host of great PC games that are coming out on Steam this year, and we're going to be playing many of them here. And of course, Slay the Spire 2 comes out in March, and you'll see that on this channel as well. Guys, I don't know what else to say, but you made it through your first week. You owe yourself a weekend, so get out there and make it happen. Take some time to smell the roses, or I guess there's no roses this time of year, but get out there and try to enjoy yourself. I'm going to make it a point to hit my favorite pub and have a beverage, and I encourage you to do something of the like, whether it be hanging out with your buds, slapping asses with your friends, giving a hug to somebody you love, or spending an extra 15 minutes with that dog or cat or goldfish that you like and spend some time with them. And dude, really just kind of relish in the fact that you made it through. Here it is. We've got 2026 underway, and it's going to be hopefully a good time for all of us. Guys, join us later on for Hunt Showdown, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Dizzo Squad in full effect. We'll be playing all night long. And if you like this video, guys, only the best way to support this channel is to like the video and subscribe to the channel. It helps grow the community and helps show us support. That's what we're doing in 2026, is growing this channel. Am I dressed up like a crazy action hero or inanimate object? No. We show up here and we're ourselves. We're awesome, normal people. Do I show my face? Well, you're seeing it right there on a screen. Can't you see me holding that beer? That is really me. That is really me there holding that beer. So, who knows? Maybe 2026, you might see my live face on camera. I'm still figuring all that out. We'll get there. But for now, enjoy this. Guys, take care. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you guys showing up for me on Fridays. We'll see you again next Friday, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time for another episode of Happy Hour. We'll talk to you guys later. Take care. And with that, that'll be it for this week. Thanks for joining me for another episode of Happy Hour Operation. I really appreciate you being here. If you like what you saw today, please hit that like button. It helps the channel gain traction on YouTube, and I'd love to reach more people just like you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I got one question for you. What are you waiting for? It's free. It helps you stay up to date with all of our latest episodes. Plus, you'll get first access to new content, behind-the-scenes fun, and plenty of exclusive tips to make your weekend even better. As always, stay safe. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And for God's sakes, man, it's the weekend. Get out there and make it happen. We'll talk to you soon.